They are trying to keep you weak. They are trying to tame you. They want you to be easily controlled. They want you to become civilized. Why do you think that is? Who benefits when men are complete simps and wimps? Who benefits when men are fat and lazy? Who benefits when men are lonely and depressed? Do you know what your ancestors looked like? Well, they looked like this. Do you know how much hardship they went through just to make ends meet? In most cultures, a 10-year-old was already considered a grown man, ready for marriage, and also tried as an adult in legal courts. Nowadays, men over 30 are acting like a bunch of kids, doing absolutely nothing with their lives. How low have men gotten these days? Aren't you mad at yourself yet? Aren't you ashamed that you haven't unlocked your full potential? If so, good. Then keep watching. I will show you the necessities needed as a man to thrive in this clown world today and not end up like the rest of these losers. Number 1. You need to know how to defend yourself from harm's way. This is crucial not only for your sake, but also for your loved ones as well. As a man, nothing hurts more than not being able to protect our loved ones. Imagine a criminal trying to hurt your wife, mother, daughter, or sister, and you stand there, shaking in fear to the point where you can barely move your legs. You watch your womenfolk get beat up, and there's nothing you can do about it. How does that make you feel? Exactly. You don't even want to think about it. You need to learn to at least put up a real fight, but ideally, be able to neutralize the target at your will. I recommend that you learn 2 things for self-defense: boxing and wrestling. Hands are the quickest and the easiest weapons to use at long range, and wrestling is crucial in case the enemy tries to take you down and grapple. Even then, nothing will beat a gun when it comes to self-defense, so it's important that you learn how to eventually shoot one if that time were to come. Number 2. Shut up. That's right, shut up. Most of you are self-centered nowadays, to a point where you can't shut up until you get your point across. You always feel a need to be right. You always feel a need to show the person you're speaking to how smart you are. You're always interrupting. Stop it and shut up. By doing this, you will learn self-restraint, but also be able to truly absorb your environment and surroundings more efficiently. Listen to what someone is telling you carefully with your full, undivided attention, instead of waiting until that perfect moment to give your response. You will understand the individual you are talking to much better, and you will come off as someone professional, mature, and caring. When you speak less, your words also gain value due to scarcity, and the end result is that people will take your comments, advice, and points more seriously. Have you ever heard of someone that's always quiet, starts to talk, and everyone turns their head? What about the dude that won't stop talking? Does he get the same reaction? Of course not. So be the former, men. Number 3. Learn how to network with the right people. You will get very far in life by simply building a good relationship and providing real-world value to others. They say you are 6 people away from everyone in the world. If you're looking to deal with higher net worth individuals, then you must learn how to provide any type of value to them without expecting anything in return, and building a genuine relationship with them. By making their lives easier, they will grow fond of you and introduce you to their circle. And by surrounding yourselves with these types of individuals, you will naturally level up. However, you must network down as well, which is just as important. A real man is one who is loved by royalty and the common folk. You should be able to walk into a restaurant and the manager knows exactly what you want and gets you a private seat in the back for your leisure. You should be able to sit down in a cafe quietly and the waitress immediately places your preferred drink on the table. This is achieved by tipping them abnormal amounts of money, which makes them fond of you. Networking down is crucial as well if you want to build a business or team of people that respect you as their leader and trust that by following you, their lives will be better. You want people that you can rely on at the top of the pyramid financially, but also on the low end of the pyramid. What happens if everything you own is taken away from you and you become a peasant? You're gonna want people that will help you out immediately. The real men of the past had a great relationship with kings of nations and also the blacksmith from the poorest district. Once again, be a man loved by everyone. Number 4. You must learn how to make money without being dependent on a single entity. Don't be reliant on a paycheck only. You are at the mercy of a company that can replace you at any time. People are getting fired for having beliefs that go against the modern agenda, and because they don't have an income stream for themselves, they have to give in to the propaganda if they want to continue feeding their families. The whole world should be able to cancel and boycott you, and still have good income coming in to not be affected by this. Learn one skill and get really good at it, to the point where people can't ignore you. Become self-sufficient men. Number 5. The biggest temptation put into men is women. Sexuality has been weaponized against you from a young age to keep you distracted and lazy. I want to make it clear, there is nothing wrong with intense urges. That is normal and a good sign of health in a man. Be proud of having this feeling for one of the most beautiful creations, women. However, how many men have lost their way due to lust? How many men waste their time masturbating to an imaginary scenario with a woman they saw, or even worse, pornography? How many men put themselves in terrible situations because of that tingly feeling in their genitals? Male lust is the main thing taken advantage of by the evil forces. It's a smart move on their end, but I will tell you something. If you become the master of that which is in between your thighs, nothing will break you. You will become a force to be reckoned with. Most men are slaves to their lust, so imagine what it would feel like for lust to be your slave. It's so hard though, right? Well, it's hard if you make it out to be. The key is to put your focus on something that will result in meaningful changes in your life. You need to transmute that sexual energy and put it into learning how to fight, learning a skill, or anything that will be beneficial to your future. Make it so that you don't have time for the temptations to take over you because you are so busy leveling up. As soon as you feel those urges, get up and do something active and it will go away, I promise. Number 6. Take care of your health. Testosterone levels are at an all-time low. Obesity levels are at an all-time high. Diseases and sicknesses are rampant. You are all above this. Stop eating so much food. I don't believe that you need to eat 4,000 calories a day to be healthy. Look at your ancestors. They only ate what they needed and ate till they were full occasionally. Your digestive system is not designed to process that much food constantly. No wonder why diseases and cancers that our forefathers never heard about are spreading like wildfire nowadays. Eat when you are hungry, but eat the highest quality foods possible. Animal fats, organs, meat, fresh fruit and vegetables, filtered water, raw dairy, and much more. Don't be a weirdo trying to calculate your macros and finding the perfect ingredients. Eat high-quality foods and don't stuff your stomach with garbage. Our bodies need breaks from using energy to break down food so that it can send energy to facilitate more important processes to keep us productive and focused. Your ancestors were stronger, more focused, had better memory, and more resilient than you, but they didn't eat anywhere near as much as you. Do you understand? Make sure you also exercise regularly as well. This is self-explanatory. Don't aim for aesthetics. Rather, you should aim for functional strength and longevity. Aesthetics is simply a byproduct of these two. You want to be the man at 70 years old with a strong body, looks young, and still have strong erections. Wouldn't that be nice? Lastly, number 7. I'm sure this isn't new news to you. You know exactly what you need to become the man you want to be. Stop researching for so long and getting dopamine hits by watching a bunch of these videos without actually doing anything. This is mental masturbation. Take Action. Take action. Take action. Be an action taker, men. Our return has been long overdue.